in the silver birch cups as the cloud cover cleared. The hilltops appeared, the pennines of the city like a mother to a kid. Silver birch and broadlears reclaim the remains of houses and the contents of former occupants. Old terraces of the means are derelict. Cats patrol the war tops. Brickwork crumbles and the rats are on the warpath fighting battles across the rubble at night. The bats dip and dive catching insects above the drinkers upon the park benches. Pigeons pecking upon the street, they're omnipresent. The rain, shit and feathers on the roads below where the nesting congregating crowds and the flee from footfall. Scatter like buckshot, blue-grey, white blurs, sparrow flocks merge. Curvaceous murmurations above the urban acres, towers, mazes. Nature, nature, nature can't be controlled. I see the tree roots pushing through the tarmac. Saplings have the strength to push a pipe brick wall because they want the fucking land back. Some say it's a resource. Nah, baby, it's a life force. Nature has its own laws. Fuck what a judge says in court. Wildflower waste ground looks like a meadow. Can't see the rubble and needles under the leaves and petals. Scrap shards of metal and rusty containers drip chemicals like venom amongst the general debris. The greenery on a motorway embankment is like a slow motion wave breaking to wash away the roads and the man-made things. Water trickles on the roads, the foundations of buildings. Foxes fed on tom bin bags, content spread all over the ginnel ends, and the cobbles unkept, unswept alleys where the cats squabble and wail like banshees. Claws swinging like branches, squirrels run rampant, criminal damage caused by carnivores, while cockroaches crawl on dirty floors. Sleeping humans walking in the dead of night by barking dogs, light bulbs attract moths or other life forms. Nature, nature, nature can't be controlled. I see the tree roots pushing through the tarmac. Saplings have the strength to push appropriate walls because they want the fucking land back. Some say it's a resource. Nah, baby, it's a life force. Nature has its own laws. Fuck what a judge says in court. Nature, nature, nature can't be controlled. I see the tree roots pushing through the tarmac. Saplings have the strength to push appropriate walls because they want the fucking land back. Some say it's a resource. Nah, baby, it's a life force. Nature has its own laws. Fuck what a judge says in court.
It's like when fam comes slipping in with their drippin' swag, jamming to some sick bop. And no cap, you know these facts are about to be litty fresh to death. You're like, oh.
Mansplaining, fabric bathing, disruptive information, stringflation, food raving, stratification. Does gammon, metrosexual man and intellectual famine, humble bragging, face planting, property porn, fast fashion, truth bombs, crowd funds, bronze ceilings, weather bombs, polar vortexes, anti-vaxxers and mankinis. People's is sheeples is or omnishambles. Forget your first world problems on your slow travels. Snowflake staff, blue sky thinking. Ups get headshots and squeeze middles. Conscious uncoupling the wardrobe functions. Got your romancing, mega bonding and oversharing. See your climate canary. Best to call your helicopter parents. Are you woke or suffering from suffocation, indulge in collectivism and Obama mania? Pop-ups got good bigs, but you best to check your privilege. On staycation producing e-waste, clickbaited reading emails, vaping, showing off full sleeves to steampunks and hipsters. Keep your mouth sipped in your Uber, or you get cancelled like a Hitler. Hey, download your swag, copy paste that slang. 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 What's it gonna take? What you gotta say to be part of the in crowd? Figure, push a Ford or a Chelsea tractor. Walk to work with old cycle satchel. Counting through miles and carbon capture. Flexitarian naturals. Consult a lifestyle guru, be carbon neutral. Or start prepping but come the zombie apocalypse. Have you lived your best life? Or were you a nimby, throwing shade, chatting to bots online all day? A greenwash simp that gets hatfished and ghosted. Buy your links, did you get doxed? As you watched, influencers a box, the best things as an empty nest at the bank of mum and dad since you left. So they watch fear porn, why you got empty chair, that's a narrative that lives in your head rent free. That's the hill you're dying, not me. Secure the bag and put the P. Shit hit differently, no cap. White safe, you spent £10, it's all buzzwords. There's no take-home message, it's all download your swag. Copy paste that slang. 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 They got home cinemas, pizza ovens at the back, inflatable jacuzzis and trampolines, must-haves. Exercise bikes that are connected to the net. It's the Burbs, baby. Cash your lens, it's all getting spent. Young'uns, care in the fronts. There's no plants on the pristine drives. They're raised in sterile environments. In summer they get runny noses, itchy eyes and asthma pumps. Love them all on the phone to the mums daily. Getting the Prosecco, prime off the baby. Open a can of worms from a Facebook status. Amazon, up and down the Ave with the hazards on. Uber Eats, dropping Macca D's. Becky to the lazy beggars at number 7. 4 and 11, an influencer in designer gowns at night, every morning, doing her OnlyFans. Who crushed her wedding plans, trying to get a better listen. Who to be a fly on the wall or a television. Dog nappers on the prowl for designer breeze. Number 7, watch her out, she's away for 2 weeks. Keep the heat on, all the pipes are freeze. She left the TV on to deter the thieves. They broke in and watched repeats in the burgundy jacket. It's not cheap gear. Number 4 goes jogging once a leap year. 5 been in the semi since it was built. She'll tell you how it used to be a field, why she try and cop a feel. All I hear after dark is dirt bikes revving in the park. Young lasses look like Cardi, pants all up their ass, talking about a tight nanny. What would nanny say? Throw on a jumper and keep that fantasy. Little dumpling, if they ask him where I'm at, tell them I've been chilling in the Burbs. I got a window cleaner so you can see me in the Burbs. I've been beefing with neighbours about boundaries in the Burbs. And when I drop a track online, I might get hounded out the Been thefts, stab, blood feuds and rage regeneration. Death investigations conducted with double glazing. Pivotons get delivered at Christmas. Sitting on it felt vicious, now they walk like Egyptians. Grey frames, all the rage, gotta be on trend. Trampolines and barbecues, rust behind the sheds. Cats catch Zeds in the shade, grows in the man cave till the neighbours complained and feds raided the place. That I've packed with finance cars, average fee per house, can only navigate a 3-point turn at 3 miles per hour. Homes keeping up with the Jones, look at the size of eyes, bare clones, wanna pose on the ride of life. Semi-detached houses, everything match. Rowdy teens might take the hanging baskets, never relax, candelabras. A chicken carcass, empty wine glasses on the patio, followed by Starbucks and gelato for afters, listening to classical, chattering back and forth, it's all babble, bragging, empty words. Yo, if you got the capital, welcome to the Burbs. If they asking where I'm at, tell them I've been chilling in the Burbs. I got a window cleaner so you can see me in the Burbs. I've been beefing with neighbours about boundaries in the Burbs. And when I drop a track online, I might get hounded out the with Americanized. Halloween is a big scene. Cherokee Jeeps with big wheels. At the drive-through, the engine idle. If anyone scuffed the bodywork, then shit will get homicidal. Swear down on the Bible. It's the Burbs, buddy. Chud it on the time at Saturday morning, get the car waxed. Why you double backs, wife get her ass cracked. Waxed at the sunbed shack, bankboard in tight road. Daughters and sons post bikini pics on the gram in the sun. Grandad, got your glad rags, thanks a bunch. Now you're on the town, showing off your clunge.
We want more. Like, you really like it, you want more.
Cotton of the day. Red was put together and dyed with another place. Put it together in another place, and then it was sewn somewhere else. There's so many kinds of
You've got pressure and weight on, like you're holding weight on. Your man don't move their weight on. Don't you wish you had someone to wait on? Waking and making, Satan's baking, taking, faking, all that racing, shaking, money trees, wealth creation, read them statements, sure that lame and the last, got depression, aspiring to live like the adverts tell her, redecorate the house if I order, winter getting you couch made of leather. products endorsed by the bloggers. Brand new models to keep up with the Joneses. Big boy lawns, artificial lawns, property porn. Pray to the stars, sweat in the shop for the sweatshop clothes. Work all day, watch Netflix shows. Shopping town, popping tags with tattered hands. Filling bags at Matalan. Fill a hole in the soul with an avalanche. Spend to mend. How much cash you got to splash to make amends on the latest trends? Hey, got a couple gams at a shopping branch. Brought another chance. Hit the sales like Western Lewins. Accumulate numerous terrible things. Come back like a boomerang, fill up the tails. Colour balloons for gender reveals. You're struggling for bills. We all know girls with hundreds of heels. 80s child dressed on department floors. Play make believe as a trip round stars. Dreams of consumer goods. New trainers that I truly love. The traffic centre, the 2022 Hacienda. Get your Nike ticks for attendance. Why you whiting your teeth? Dressed like the person you're dying to be. Possessions to find your presence. Instilled by the parents. Programmed by programs on telly. We work to get things. Want more things? Do more work. Work too much to do things. Collecting things that do not work. All that work, all them things, make them things, or dig up work.
An extra £100 off, 30% off everything. Little wonder we've had success after success.
Gold-plated diamond Apple Watch. It's like 6 carat and it's so pretty. The thing is, it's from Walmart, which is kind of a downgrade.
But you'll have to hurry, there's great offer ends this weekend.
There's classic curvature on the girl next door behind closed doors in suburbia. Online clothes shops, get the furniture. Spend your weekends sat in tailbacks at the retail mall. Fast food drive-bys after eating all anti-acid. Paracetamol manufactured. Purchase happiness, your lasses makeup. Every nails are pure Kardashian. All of the photos look so immaculate. All the food is wrapped in packaging. Only see plants, those green blurs on motorway. Side embankments, can't sleep for your weak pop capsules. Fly the greasy open top sandals. Bare tat in the aka Furbies and Tangadors. Someone ain't right, bang a tramadol. Live for the weekend, spend by you, don't mend. Shiny new face, kudos, coupons. Booze and retail, install loyalty cards. Get tricked like royalty man. Make red carpets out of red letters. Pause at the entrance, feel like a star. Pray to the heavens for gams, not guidance. Amazon trawling, eBay calling. Retail disciple, everything new and shiny. Shop till you drop, bags and boxes, so many options. What did you cut? We work to get things. Want more things? Do more work. Work too much to do things. Collecting things that do not work. All that work, all them things. Make them things. All day at work. Finish work. Purchase.
We live in an era of constant stimulation, tight deadlines, and societal pressures. It's no wonder that anxiety and stress have become a silent epidemic.
Last Mr. Period, grandma's ill and it's serious. Your cousin got evicted from his house, now he's on antidepressants and your sister got jacked for a bag, so her boyfriend tried to get back. So they bound up on him with shetters and wet and put 1-2 strikes on his back. Your mate being having treatment, and the outlook ain't so decent. So many recent bereavements, family and friends not speaking. Court dates pulling court clothes from wardrobe. You got caught, it's on top and it's underhand where you're going. Petty keeps going up, and the wick keeps breaking down. Your lad got depression, you're down for helping him, but he is too damn proud. Taxman asking for documents, council evicting occupants. You and your last living under a cloud cause you just lost your son. Juggling embers, edits for benders, leeches and lenders, court defendants, I don't remember. Fines and bills, lines and wills, nearly got killed and time stands still. Struggling, fuckeries, hustling, busted, gossiping, buffering, stuttering, suffering, wandering, pissed up and stumbling. Mess, time, test, the grind, mind, wine, pressed, stress, stress. Tag your it, pass it on like corona. Stress, tag your it, spread it all over. Stress, tag your it, pass it on like corona. Stress, tag your it, spread it all over. The lass keeps pecking, she want new material possessions. Why am I late home? Always with the questions. I'm worried for my stepson. The youth got weapons. You can get it for a wrong look. They low chef and they'll leave you for a dead un. My girl on the shop floor, waste coppers invading her space, coughing in her face, picking up products, putting them back where mucus glaze. Old mates lost contact and last the Erdies on smack, and his dealer's a menace. Moved to his terrace, using his house as some trapper. Got what's that one bills that's trying to deliver bombshells, but I ain't got time to deal with what I feel they're trying to unveil. Got minor fails on the daily, completed contracts from 5 months back. Fuck you, pay me. Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs want the door, no discussions. Our long waits if I call them from the accountants in Charlton. Got CIS and the doctor says it's due to develop into MS, but I got visions close to fruition like I would rat it in uncut gems. Lord get brought when the affairs, mothers that matter. My girl got dropped by a Wally with a trolley and a mask and goggles in Asda. Spilt her collie and milk and pasta with no sorry, she never acknowledged it happened. Are you gonna act like people don't exist? I'm baffled. Round here we're on lockdown while stag dudes upping on flights. Jetting off, letting off fumes in sky, coming home with coronavirus. My mate got weight on his shoulders and he's coming to me for guidance. But how the fuck can he advise him in these unknown times? Tag your it, spread it out like corona. Tag your it, spread it all over. Tag your it, spread it out like corona. Tag your it, spread it all over. No one wants to be apprentices. No one seems to be on the tools, but everybody's got friends to issue. I ain't never skipped no levels. I've been out there digging foundations with shovels, digging the bigger the scruffies. Never had trainers with bubbles, knew it wouldn't ease my troubles. Knew some air in the soles of my shoes, wouldn't get my money or plus it. Used to pump up those black tops, he never played no better. Due to that air cushion mind, why he gave me his old Nikes and the squad, a mad 3-pointer. Switch not stiff for the back bars, spin on the bar from the campan. Used to love them playtimes, I'd have been outside if I was Anne Frank from a qualified. Lost my mind and got my drink and drug scout badge. I was raised in the outback, in the back of beyond. So bad I'm better in bombs. I got stories to tell, most of them is embarrassing ones. Madness fell flat on rusty brown bracken. Stayed late seeing 4-pound patterns. Once you trick the waist days acting shit, the blinkers off the planet. You know how it is, when it is, when it is, how it is. You know how it is, when it is, when it is, how it is. You know how it is, when it is, when it is, how it is. I ain't gotta duck the ups, I gotta watch for breakfast. I work like a ox. Everyone wants their cook from me, but if I come off the top, insurance won't be far from me. I used to come off the top. Now I choose my words cautiously, cause no one's listening. When you were nobody, trust nobody. Set family, don't love nobody. Edit more line, nobody, but otherwise there's nobody. Don't clink kills when there's nobody. Don't drop names, you know nobody. I've been around, I know nobody. Life comes with stack of forms. I'm just trying to stack, not flash, and move out to the back of beyond. Cause I've been out in the rain on the roof and I ain't got no waterproof. Stamina is grand, dirty working hands. Drink from the outside tap, piss in the yard. No mix a drink, you get the naughty surcharge. I got stacks of notes, I'm trying to change to polymers. Ducking customers and HMRC operatives. You know how it is, when it is, when it is, how it is. You know how it is, when it is, when it is, how it is. You know how it be, what you see, that's how it be. You know how it be, what you see, that's how it be. You know how it is, when it is, when it is, how it is. You know how it is, when it is, when it is. Dark horse and this piano's relentless, but I love it. We're looking for no clinical perfection, just vibing.
That's all people drunk was cider, bread and cheese and onion. Never killed them then. They lived all right on that.
We're going back to the real stuff.
This is singing cider. You gotta sing a song now.
Shop shelves everywhere with alcohol props, masquerading as cider. All of them is bottles of sugar water, alcoholic appetizer. Disguise, pictures of orchards and blue skies. Tannins ink from apples, added malic acid, and a sweet and gassy concentrated garbage in the darkest glasses. Chaptalized, all them big guys secret about what's up in the mix, just to maximize how they make the quids. I got questions for westerns, what's the deal with frills? It's made from concentrate, not its natural state, how you claim it's real. I got apples from the orchards, got apples from the roadsides, from the hedgerows, wastelands, cookers and sweet ones, both types. Drop some crabs up in the mix, old school jokes, rats up in the mix, apples, that's all that's in the mix. I got the homemade press with the car jack and the circular food press out back. Repurpose the garden shredder on the patio, that's our lab. First step, collect, store, rinse. Half that fruit, then scrap them bits. Stack them cheeses in that netting. Sit while I work, but don't get paralytic. Squash that juice, tension. God willing, I start fermenting. Insider, too excited. And I'm sipping cider right beside her. Fuck cyberspace. I'm sipping cider inside the place. Heaven's orchard and cider crates. Check the cider in the cider mix. Shout to my cider mates. Since we sipped that white lightning, I'm posé. Watch out, wasps is watching. If it turns and it's all for nothing, crack a next bottle for the clean and washing. And store that juice till it's ready for bottling or racking. 40 apples a gallon. While juice in action might leave it on the lees and see what happens. Aiming malolactic fermentation. Keep it under close observation. Scrunk no fappers from the neighbours. Flavours, colours, shapes and gauges. Leave it in second dead before ages. Might add shampoo. Yeast if it's lagging or like Gervin. Yeast smell that shit, but no bombers. This ain't Magnus. Ain't serve it on ice. Don't need no rattling. Insider, too excited. And I'm sipping cider right beside her. Fuck cyberspace. I'm sipping cider inside the place. Heaven's orchard and cider crates. Check the cider in his cider mates. Shout to my cider mates. Since we sip that white lightning, I'm posé. Yo, these corporations giving us authority to food and drinks. Calling it in for the shareholders. Bare sugar, glucose, high fructose concentrates. Fooling folks with labels. Products filled with artificial preservatives to be shelf stable. Pure bash in the bottle. Can't be normal. Show it's a real process. The ingredients is to a better tomorrow.
Now that's fighting cider there, so watch out what you're holding.
What is it that really makes my heart sing? And, you know, being outdoors was the answer.
Hey. I've been howling at the moon since I was a little youth. I used to dream of being an outlaw. Dusty roads and old ruins. I can't be taught in classrooms. I was born and bred for outdoors. Ella buds and Ella booze. My heroes was a bad news. Rest in peace to them all. R.I.P. to them all. I've written this in the vein on the roof. I ain't never really been in studios. All them boards are computers. Lack of movement is boring. Bagging the pre-gambling. Fresh redder than sea salmon. Right in the deep ballads. Mostly to seek balance. I feel the heat Pablo. I take no form. G-Kwando. I'm a creature, not a character. No parameters, cover kilometers. Autonomous, free-range hobbyist. Most modest, off on odysseys. At both ends I burn the wicks. It's not wavy, I'm on the roughest seas. Eat teaser, palaver and butter beans. Don't feed too much into this song. Try to work out what it means. Like kids say, I'm just in my feels. It may sound like scraping fingernails. I've been howling at the moon since I was a little youth. I used to dream of being an outlaw. Dusty roads and old ruins. I couldn't be taught in classrooms. I was born and bred for outdoors. Ella buds and Ella blues. My heroes was a bad news. Rest in peace to them all. R.I.P. to them all. I've written this in the vein on the roof. I ain't never really been in studios. All them bombs and computers. Lack of movement is boring. It sucks, I'm pulling out corks, pouring out vintage farts. If I work myself to death, I'll be a minted corpse. I've pissed in the gardens of rooms or mansions when I'm on job, caught on camera. Dancing, I'm out on farm. Made no tracks with eminent man, unbranded, elegant example. Worse than you could imagine. Adders, nails and just as fragile. I'm a built on a hill with a view of the whole of the world panoramic. Don't watch a scene that's too anorackish. Now scenes still go pat each other on the back. I stay disconnected, you're all misdirected. Get a map, plus don't call for favours, I'm not about. I've been howling at the moon since I was a little youth. I used to dream of being an outlaw. Dusty roads and old ruins. I couldn't be taught in classrooms. I was born and bred for outdoors. Ella buds and Ella booze. My heroes was a bad news. Rest in peace to them all. R.I.P. to them all. I've written this in the vein on the roof. I ain't never really been in studios. All the boards are computers. Lack of movement is boring.
Well, we've had centuries of destroying biodiversity for our own gain. We want the wood or the water, the raw materials, But in not valuing living nature, we've been missing a rather obvious point, that our very well-being, our existence depends on nature. And if we construct an industrial society that depends on destroying nature, at some point, we'll go too far.
The tease was dredged for the free part, unleashing long-buried toxic treasures, which were slowly swept down with a slap in the sea walls, poisoning the shellfish. Crustaceans littered the beaches on the northeast stretches, in the pubs and on the docks. Fishermen talked of North Sea deserts. Death of representatives parroted denials of any association, claiming the data's unreliable. Just another demonstration of profitable people and environment. As we move inland, time and time again, woodlands failed for transport requirements. New rail links or plough through the ancient things, drown out the bird chatter, diesel engines, construction traffic move across the landscape. Locals important against a juggernaut of progress, signing petitions, visions of Indians signing treaties, sacrifice the land, the economy must keep on increasing. Recent cutbacks by councils got waste destined for landfills. Flag tipped on farmers' fields, beauty spots and mad hills. Alleyways blocked with junk, mattresses and filth. Bin bags spilled, packaging film, catching in the wind, dancing skanks on the tarmac. Pirouettes and spins around the cigarette ends, in a heap against the fence. Asbestos in the fridge behind the shops where you live. Cut the planet open and don't let it heal, and I'm fully justified to let you treat a blood spill. And a share order or just share of the gill, greenwashed with red hands concealed. Cut the planet open and don't let it heal, and I'm fully justified to let you treat a blood spill. And a share order or just share of the gill, greenwashed with red hands concealed. Fields in the flatland on monoculture for many miles, saturated with herbicides to hasten drying. Glues phosphate contained in so many items. Residues destroy the bacteria in the gut lining. Industrial farm units crammed with livestock. Factory farms expand, swallowing the small timers. The animals kept in unsanitary, unnatural positions, pumped with antibiotics to cope with the conditions. Effluent and phosphates leaching to the rivers, encouraging algal growth. Eutrophication, decomposition and death of the ecosystem. Nuclear power stations on the coast, spillages are undisclosed, and that's before we even approach how the waste will be disposed of. The issues that get resolved are monetized and about control. I'm waiting for personal carbon credits to be rolled out. Celebs will hop on jets on the regs, fly on flex on the weekends, preach recycling, car convoys idling while they're doing voice overs for environmental films. New build estates or fields to face, a bush replaced, hedges for base, the edges sprayed, past betrayed, metals decayed, monoculture massive, declining invertebrates and the plants they pollinate, greenery erased and the natural waste dismantled. Cut the planet open like vandals. I'm saying cut the planet open and don't let it heal, then I'm fully justified to let you treat a blood spill. Any share order or just share of the guilt, greenwashed with red hands concealed.
The cost of its mistakes grew ever larger. Its powers became uncontained, while its wisdom remained intermittent and fragile. Eventually, its might outpaced its capacity for self-control.
Glaciers of ice, Fahrenheit's increase, mean torrents of melt water, eroded roars of H2O that ran across the seas, reshaped the coast, beach pebbles beaten smooth, friction removed the rough edges, stones formed from millenniums of compression. Some were pulverized by tide, boulders become sand to temporarily hold the footprints left by man. Flame from the fire pits lit the faces of storytellers weaving myths below the heavens. The elders taught the ancients and recalled the presence of wild beasts whose bloodlines was long deceased, and legendary forests into enemy territories. Trees of birch, pine and beech open to clearings of wildflowers and weeds. At the edges of the marshes, weeping willow branches dance in the light breeze. The uplands was heavily wooded until axes swung. Oak trees fell to become part of a ship or fortress. The lower plains was drained and cultivated, sown with maize and forerunners of modern grains. And things changed. Land became contained by borders. What I describe it all providing chronological political order. Wildness remained, but much of it was tamed on. Huts became villages, towns in which trade flourished, encouraged monocultures and specialised workers. Vultures have built fortresses and raised forces and proclaimed themselves as kings and lordships. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, eh? Let them be left. Wildness and wet. Long live the weeds of the wildness, yeah. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, eh? Let them be left. Wildness and wet. Long live the weeds of the wildness. What would the world be once bereft? Wet and wildness. Let them be left. Let them be left. Wildness and wet. Step forward centuries, near millennia. Wildness dives with infrequent entries. First seen bird's eye view at the enclosures, heavily grazed. Made the rains cause erosion. Common ground turned to private estates and land cleared tenants. Villages burned, the birth of wholesale large scale rape of the earth. From the hilltops, smoke of a dulling colours, hugging the valley bottoms and terraces. Crime, disease, breeding settlements. Movement is marvellous medicine. Humankind learned to tame a nerd that made man into livestock with surnames, numbers and dates of birth. The streams ran stagnant, burnt badness out the mud banks, sludge stank carving out the waste pipes from the factories. Daylight dawdled from chimney towers, belching smoke, sooty window panes on walls, dirt paths led, warm bare from the city to the wilderness edge, reeling from the effects of a kind. Replace the trees with streets named Oak Ave and Elm Drive. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, eh? Let them be left. Wildness and wet. Long live the weeds of the wildness, yeah. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, eh? Let them be left. Wildness and wet. Long live the weeds of the wildness. Everything's digitalized, and what you type on the net could leave you criminalized with poor selfies. Network and socialize, but keep the tweets sweet or you get demonized. We got daily screen time average of 8 hours. Technological advances render purchases worthless and obsolete. Transported surplus to overparted destinations overseas, where kids recover precious metals for food, water and accommodation. Floors strewn with plastic casing and broken leads. These days data's greater than physical. Whimsical thoughts of when taught used to be trivial. Now every throwaway sentence eternally etched in a corporation's thoughts on the internet. Live your life starred by the digital links. Mob rush your doors at 32 for something you said at 24. Traffic flows and it don't stop like the wildest rivers during the winter thaw. Media report the next environmental scourge. Promote the product to combat what needs to be bought. Lead becomes a superfood when the publicist paid, and the ad-learned trade gets several circling industry bodies. The banquet of your brawn and plains, astroturf front lawns, fake plastic trees, fade to edge lands, a monoculture field. The wild is now confined to ravines and dreams and glimpses on your TV screens. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left, eh? Let them be left. Wildness and wet. Long live the weeds of the wildness, yeah.
The moorland sponge is unable to hold on to the huge amounts of water that fall on it. It lets it go via a network of trickles and rivulets that eventually combine to become what's recognisable as a stream.
There's no beginning, it's a cycle. The first sighting was in the hills. She revealed herself from stubborn growth that grew low due to the winds. A trickle becomes a torrent, heavy flooding bursting at the seams. But I'm getting ahead of myself, it seems. Before estuaries we have streams, the sources, springs and snow melt in spring. Waterlogged bogs where the rain can't sing. I first spied a slip with stealth from a hole within the peat. Heather grew around the exit, wet collected underneath. Was it Mars or was it Heath? Through its source she cut her teeth. Onwards across, cause this is the stream. Cut a groove as the land turns deep. Tender soil taken, a trickle on floor, expose the stones beneath. In places she slowed, cold deep pools, but the pause was brief. Onward she moves, her waters followed the easiest route. Tinkling beautiful tunes over the pebbles she smoothed. The sisters meet her with swirls and twirls, embrace and become one. Strong flows tumbling, bubbling on. She greets her cousins at the valley bottoms, gets giddy, covering whitewater fizzing and singing nonsense. A little raucous, all in chorus. All of a sudden she widens, softens, smiling, buzzing. She wonder, loops, meanders. Now middle-aged, I imagined, carved deep through the fields of farmers, cutting in through the clay, forming cliffs, deposits, silt, river, beaches. She looks still, but fall for the girl and she will seize you. Took a fully grown man in midsummer at a slow running corner. He dove, she swallowed him whole, returned her body downstream. Time got him float, so minus his soul, body or swole. You would have thought she couldn't be controlled, but yo, as we approach the town, she's contained and erected. Concrete walls, no matter how hard she pushed, the sides take the pressure. Now she's entombed, runs in darkness, continues the pursuit and let the people have a say on her route. But rainfall on impoverished ground beneath it, soaked in sponges, it pools now, then runs into pipes, swells her ranks, she breaks the banks, take control of the roads. Uninvited, she enters your house, plays with possessions, so childish. And when she retreats, she leaves the tree, a film from her slimy fingers. Downriver she's entirely different, spreads out wide on several miles either side. Now she's combined with the tide. Her mother, the ocean, smiled when she embraced her freshwater child. Evaporation, moisture rises from the ocean, condenses, clouds become swollen as they roll in, fill to bursting, precipitation falls, surface runoff, percolation, overflow makes its way to the ocean. The cycle, the circle in motion, ever flowing evaporation, moisture rises from the ocean, condenses, clouds become swollen as they roll in, fill to bursting, precipitation falls, surface runoff, percolation, overflow makes its way to the ocean. The cycle, the circle in motion, ever flowing evaporation, moisture rises from the ocean, condenses, clouds become swollen as they roll in, fill to bursting, precipitation falls, surface runoff, percolation, overflow makes its way to the ocean. The cycle, the circle in motion. We roam as earth, we began a journey. Destination undetermined, feel the magic in the air, what lurks in the dark liquor. On ingestation, felt the exhilaration in my circulation. Anticipation, step out the confines for the freedom of wide open spaces. Explosions of greenery just engulf my head and shoulders. Drift through fields of woven wheat and clover. Felt the need to peel off layers of clothing. Split us open, scatter the pieces till inner pieces recentered. Try to focus my full attention, dissect memories while they lack sharp edges. Suppress the fear before it's overwhelming. Unleash the secrets in every crease and crevice. Cleansing my whole body. Forget obligations, calculations. Unplug all electronic communications. Do you feel the vibrations? My mind lit up like illuminations, eliciting electronic sensations. No names, addresses, or occupations. I feel the vibrations. My mind lit up like illuminations. Eliciting electronic sensations. Eliciting electronic sensations. My mind lit up like illuminations. The clock tick, hit not tick-tick, but I'm removed from mechanical operations, seeing flickering glitches in the simulation. Thoughts fly like geese in formation, seeing stars in daylight constellation. Broken hearts make brave hearts, ancient cave art came to life across the skies. Plants arise from where the ancestors died. Energy transfers and divides, and divides. I rise, I ride till I exhaust what I absorbed. Floating orbs, vision grip me like barnacles on rocks on Arctic shores. Echoes like dogs back at dawn. From past call as if salmon drawn home to spawn. Obligations, calculations, unplug all electronic communications. Do you feel the vibrations? My mind lit up like illuminations, eliciting electronic sensations. No names, addresses or occupations. I feel the vibrations, my mind lit up. Under a beach unburied, sun dance on the larch as a pine needs resin. Patterns play in my vision edges. If I concentrate, they dissipate. My mind must have misread the shape. Connected, kaleidoscope perfected. Patterns fell and flat and rusty round bracken. Arrival of the second wave, it's tidal. I'm riding, milliside spreading to my nerve endings. Clarity, epiphanies, soon forgotten. Answers, questions, answers. Crescent letters in the heavens. Sees a handful of the sandy soil. I'm earth, oil and electric orgasms, spasms and atoms and planets. Inner, outer, a labyrinth. My eyes open like flowers. How many hours, days, decades, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. I'm on the edges, I live forever. I can see the big picture, it just lacks clarity around the edges. Evaporated, nature and space collaborated. I gravitate towards the wildest places. Refreshed, come back recalibrated, mind lit up like illuminations.
Taking journeys is a good way to free the mind up, to be away from home. Excuse me, to be away from home and away from the obligations of paying bills or being in routines. Breaking routines, I think, is crucial. But turning up, you have to turn up at the desk. You have to be actively looking, or in a sort of state of useful passivity, where at least you allow for the possibility of something.
The smoke's rising, closed eyes, I'm spirited away, I'm ghost writing. Hell and raw, legal drug, bring your metaphor. Thoughts, war, skeletons, if it's relevant, I tell it all. Right through the night to the edge of dawn, can't hold it in, see through my skin, if it pass. Move it on the page, move it on my face, lyrics, my soul, my eye, my liver. See it on display, you get the picture without the frame of reference. I found sense in the strangest sentence, freed at the edges, tempered. Liberate the essential oils, mixing pauses, so many choices, unlimited potential voyages. My pen's under pressure as I write the inscription. Pages in, you can feel the imprint, elevate and burn the incense, see what I'm saying? Like speech bubbles in graphic novels, compulsive, every dosage written on the mic like crystal tumblers by single malt whiskey lovers. Word ever like risk assessments, lyrical liquid knowledge, display disordered, undisciplined and disheveled, but contain all the vital vitamins and minerals. Hit the weed spot, I'm spirited away. When I'm daydreamed up, I'm spirited away. I had to build up, get spirited away. Pour spirits in the shop, I'm spirited away. Smash that writer's block, get spirited away. If I've come to a stop, I'm spirited away. When loved ones are lost, they're spirited away. Now it's all lit up, I'm spirited away. There was mist on the street when I hit the curbs, a caress of the wind blown whispered words. Leaves swept the roads, danced in the cold, crows watched from telegraph poles. Past the flowers on the corner, from the morning for the morn, the rain stained notes like tears from the torn, blowing in the wind like ears of a corn, deep in the months of winter, where frost forms and don't melt, cause there's no warmth. Branches like witches' fingers, cold grips like crabs' pincers, riveted away to another place. That's the entrance of minds enabled, drift away in skybound vehicles. Do not disturb, I'm not on earth. Some say being on the mountains, beyond the boundaries, in the islands, where words float and form verses like fireflies dance, spliffs would blaze. I used to drift for days, now pressure keeps me contained in place. But once in a while when the clouds clear, grip a pen and I'm out of here. Teleporting, mystical colours them that tell you fortune when the letters forming. Souls, ghost and spirit goes into the ether, I know unknown. Hit the weed spot, I'm spirited away. When I'm daydreamed up, I'm spirited away. I had to build up, get spirited away. Pour spirits in the shop, I'm spirited away. Smash that writer's block, get spirited away. If I've come to a stop, I'm spirited away. When loved ones are lost, they're spirited away. Now it's all lit up, I'm spirited away. Scared people, I've inflicted wounds on you, my mind's strewn with past injuries. I ain't asking for forgiveness. Listen, there's no reason but feelings. Every blow contributed to the flaw. This is co-written, was born for birth and lost in this colossal system. I never function as expected or done as directed. If I ignored your advice, I hope you never felt disrespected. Been spinning plates and juggling embers. You need to know if it falls apart, it won't through a lack of effort. I can't begrudge being judged on my actions, but I beg you here, more than a fraction before you pass a sentence. Epiphanies arrive a decade late. Beg you send me back to certain dates with my learned lessons. Hurt I've held, tried to absorb. Shots get ricocheted and loved ones get caught. Mothers was taught, but they're drowning in negative thoughts, experiences. Goods got damaged in transit. I perpetrated serious infractions under certain circumstances. If my confession is too cryptic to earn forgiveness, and the lyrics ain't specific enough to determine guilt or innocence, then I'll have to live with it. Any wounds are given to you. If I had the power to heal, I feel the pain inflicted myself, I'd accept that within a minute. Conscience clearing, need to know I don't need no forgiveness. All my actions are my own, there's no co-defendants. Tell it from my own perspective. I can't afford to be selective. I just gotta tell it how it is with nothing embellished. Current form, shaped by my mistakes as much as my successes. For every win, there's 1,000 failures like engravings. Even if I deny one of them, they're etched in my skin and evident in my behaviour. I acknowledge my lack of courage on mad occasions, but send me back to them times you won't want for saviours. Major mishaps, I'm dispatched in places, and the only way to cope was to be creative. Dabbled in misdemeanors and everywhere risks. Mental illness passed down through generations, unrealised and serialised entertainment between right and wrong, bouncing on a bungee. Beg you don't sing my praises, I'm unfit. It's undisputed that my mind's polluted. The way I think's like radio with interference, but at the right angle, decoded the bulb glow, multicoloured like light through prisms. I need your full attention, every detail's connected, cause consequences. Brawler endings, will you hear my full confessions? I wrote rhymes for the departed, it's cathartic. Wrote for the ghosts like Lord Superb, writ for the living like it's my living. Listen, I've been shooting my shot every time I'm missing more ammunition. Full clipping, any full clipping, my tape got minimal mixing. I ain't heard many good rappers this year, but I heard some good engineering. And Ella, I'm living, I keep persevering. So many songs in my head like sharing that I get no sleep on new parents. Ev said it's where you don't put your words, I feel him. Let the beat breathe, let the line stand alone till day, but come back with a combined feeling. So many eras, I watch the game change appearance. Under a lens of trends seem garish, everything airbrush, but buzzwords fade by the time you've memorized the phrase. If this my Parthian shot, before we splintered, we was going against the grain. I studied verse structure, plot the curvature, the verse like woodwork. Run your hands over the grain like handmade furniture. When it's all said and done, I'm gone. Toodles. Didn't get what I was on, that's usual. I don't need no flash, you can ask my lass. What would I do with the ladders if the whip was ruthless? When it's all said and done, I'm gone to ride. Trying to make the song beat like George's guitar. couldn't count bars, I'd write 16s and a half. The speech wasn't perfect, but it come from the eye. It never come natural to me, my growth was gradually. Bars was always deep, never delivered immaculately. And I ain't even working that, I just do it passionately. And I ain't begging no flowers, I just want my music devoured and digested, irrespective that I was invested. That said, I'm just one of many mixtapes in your hands, knocking at the only entrance. Yes, I'm guilty as the next ones. Shout out the co-defendants, rev your engines. Got 10-year-old bars that ain't left a pad yet, I've been so badgered. Got rappers with painted nails that don't do cab shit as a pageant. Got piles of people trying to make it, don't think there's a gap left. Got 100 versions of one person, that said I'm an asset. I had a composure to write and read it back to see what I captured. A million kids trying to eat one Twix like Strat said. If I could deliver 16s the way that they're conceived, but it's like recalling dreams, you might know of me if I believed. When it's all said and done, I'm gone. Toodles. Didn't get what I was on, as usual. I don't need no flash. You can ask my lass, what would I do with the ladders if the whip was ruthless? When it's all said and done, I'm gone. Ta-ra, trying to make the song weep like George's guitar. I couldn't count bars, like 16s and a halves. Speech wasn't perfect, we come from the high. Hey, how long it's been? So long. How long? I'm saying so long. How long? So long, I'm knocking on like Jim, shalom. How long? So long. How long? So long. So long. How long? So long. How long?
Man lives in two worlds. To align both worlds. Search for our soul. The search for the soul is a solitary task. And when we avoid the soul, it keeps on stirring, it disturbs us, makes us restless, and gives us no peace. Evenings, I light the old lamps.
They wanted us to live in a manner, clean clothes, well spoke, I felt like Johanna. I thought the grammar correctly aligned my perspectives, did what's expected, the wildness trained out. The wilderness trained and fenced, perception narrowed, lectured and channeled, confined a collective, though our senses. Necessary education to function as labor, shape your behavior, ignore your intuition, trust televisions, more than premonitions and visions, ambitions of more possessions, ask no questions. Our ancestors trace their fingers over the future, embedded in the present and read with an amplified form of the five senses. Spoke with the restless spirits, skyclad drew down the moon in the thin places. Our rulers never abandoned the knowledge, 440 Hertz they lowered the vibration. I look in all directions, these four perspectives, maybe solid weathered, but got my soul essentials. Made some poor decisions, but it's all adventures. That's a pure essence. See the golden sections, see our own reflections in the soil and heavens, as above so below, almost a mirror image. I'm in the outer limits, felt a ghostly presence, but with all the reverence, knowledge of the ancients. The old ways turn way out on new age, forgotten like the sun and the moon phases. The West chose intellect over intuition, then gave power to the algorithm. Much of the world is hidden, cook down magics on the wood ashes, change your perspectives, dissolve opinions. Collective unconsciousness, hidden geometry, different phenomena, ancient astrology. Call it the shine, obscure abilities of the mind, traditional science of the secrets of nature. Read the foreshadows cast from the future. We're magnets of our own fate, create our own perceptions, replicate mistakes generated by projections. If we have the power to create reality, no other man can control your direction. The mind's a brain in action, immaterial thoughts become matter due to chemical reactions. Thought creates feeling, thoughts, cycle, circles, patterns evolve. Knowledge is power, we've been controlled, believed in the system, became absorbed. Transhumanism, physical form becomes obsolescent, absorbed by the system simulation. Make your decisions deep in the fantasia of fame and possessions, disconnected from nature. Everything replicated, paradise paves our paths lead to the matrix. Everything monetized, compromise, this is betrayal. I look in all directions, at least four perspectives. I'm gonna be solid weathered, but got my soul essentials. Made some poor decisions, but it's all adventures. That's a pure essence. See the golden sections. See our own reflections in the soil and heavens. As above, so below. Almost a mirror image. I'm in the outer limits. Feel a ghostly presence. Look with all the reverence. See the world through our limited senses. Subjective constructions guide interpretations. We're all got the second sight. Dot comes alive if it's nurtured and nourished. Knowledge forgotten, the oracle octave. Acoustic conduction of the ancient structures. Resonate at the correct hertz. Vibrations create frequency networks. Sound levitation physically manifest, such as the vortex ring shaped by the dolphins. And the perfect forfeit, the ancient monoliths. In altered states, witness the flower of life as the separate planes operated. Contemplated as the sun retreated, the clouds reflected the onward shades of amber, copper, rust and cyan in the heavens as I watch for eons. All directions, at least 4 perspectives. I may be solid weathered, but got my soul essentials. Made some poor decisions, but it's all adventures. That's the pure essence. See the golden sections, see our own reflections in the soil and heavens. As above, so below. Almost a mirror image. I'm in the outer limits. Felt a ghostly presence. I look with all the reverence. Knowledge of the ancients.